The headaches, the fever, the bitter potions.
She has done for me at last, Rachel, my torment.
I play a widow who arrives in England to return her husband's possessions to his cousin, the young man played by Sam Claflin.
Philip, suspects as foul play, intends to go over to confront said widow, and he falls for her.
Rachel.
Won't you sit down for a moment?
Very well, if you wish.
Sam really brilliantly portrayed. I mean, he puts it as it's about a man who thinks he's a man and when he becomes a boy because he falls in love so violently for the first time.
Rachel Weisz carries off the role brilliantly. She's nuanced, complex, skillful, brilliantly cast.
Great actress, makes it look like she was born for the part, and that's what she looks like to me. I couldn't imagine another actress doing it. Yeah, she's brilliant.
I've been doing a little asking around. She's notorious for unbridled extravagance and a limitless appetite. You realize you could lose everything.
I'm willing to take that risk.
Depending on how you interpret my character, she's either just seeking refuge with him or she's a manipulative kind of, femme fatale who's poisoning him slowly with tea.
The relationship between Philip and Rachel is so complex. I definitely came away with it with lots of questions about the ambiguities of relationships and trust and what you present to people and what you choose to restrain.
You're completely infatuated with your cousin, are you not?
It's important to me that you come out of the theatre not knowing whether she's good or bad, and that you end up going to the pub and having an argument with your partner about it. I think that's what we've made.
There are elements of it that kind of keep you guessing and keep you wondering why.
I want people to argue, go out on a date or go out with a mate and go out and then have a big discussion about it. Yeah.
Could you look to your left, please, Rachel?
Coming back.
Rachel, could you look down front row to the left?
Rachel, hands up, eyes up, please. Rachel, press this up now. Everyone.
Over your shoulders, you walk, Rachel.
It's good, isn't it? Now just kick her up, please. And holiday.
Down the front row, please.
Just back over to your left. Ian?
Ian, just look at the corner, please.
Laura and Sam. Sam, Laura.
Front row, please. Just here.
You two guys. Laura here.
And Laura, let's have a big smile. Laura.
So just back over to your left.
It was an incredibly...
Closer. That's lovely. That's lovely. Thank you.
And then next to him, please. Thank you. Rachel, next to me as well, please.
And at the end here, please. Looking here.
Just kind of picking her brain, but also feeling like on the edge of my seat whilst filming these moments. Kind
Oh yeah.
We were going to tomorrow.
Quite young, and then I didn't have adaptation.
Sent 15 so far, and they've all been really strong. I'm
Very close. It's very, very close. Yeah, very faithful. It was written in the 1950s, so it has a kind of modern sort of edge to it. So this is kind of modern possibility of mistrust and betrayal. It's very good to have someone that you can work with that used it.
It's unusual as an actor. You feel very used to his whole nature. You want to introduce it.
it's not always... It doesn't always make sense.
The she wrote it.
No, that's fine.
To give her what's what. Instead, he ends up falling for her, and then it becomes a story of is she or isn't she? Well, you know, that's there is another way of doing it. Working with Rachel is yeah, sure. I'm allowing myself to live.
I play Sam's legal guardian, and I've always been in charge of the sort of finances. He was an orphan child, and during the course of the beginning of the story, he loses his older cousin who's always looked after him. He's had a very close relationship with. So I suppose I become his primary father figure and try and guide him to behave slightly less erratically than this gorgeous beauty is making him behave who comes into our story. So yeah, I suppose I'm the clear thinking, rational mind in the piece. We all really gelled as a group, a company. You know, it's a chamber piece. There's not that many actors involved, and we all loved doing it. She's a perfect fit. You sort of you think that you never quite know what comes, but a great actress makes it look like she was born for the part, and that's what she looks like to me. I couldn't imagine another actress doing it. Yeah, she's brilliant.